Well, it's us again.
Yeah.
Tyler. I just said his name.
I'm Tyler.
What's my name?
Damn.
Yes. So it's been a chaotic morning. It's been a chaotic week. But it is time for our monthly update. We really need to come up with like a song.
No.
We can create it with AI. It'll be awesome.
Okay.
The monthly update, I can hear.
You're not AI.
So. I'm not AI. So, but anyway, good to see you. Hope you're having a great week. We are going to just spend a few minutes going through some of what's coming up in August.
Yeah.
I mean, 1 month left of summer. Technically less than a month because everything really kicks off at the end.
Like 25 days, right?
25 days.
That's when school starts.
That's when school starts and parents rejoice. Warwick, I'm sorry, I didn't look to see what your start date was. I'm going with Ephrata, okay? 25 days. I don't know if I'm emotionally prepared for a middle schooler, but that's life. So, anyhow, without further ado,
yes,
we have a lot to cover, and we're going to cover it fast. So, if you need to, go back and watch this a second time and slow it down. By the way, let me throw this out there. This is impromptu. If you know people who attend here who have not subscribed to our YouTube channel,
you should do that.
You should do that. Why?
Because if we get it's over 100, right? If we get
Over
over
100,
100, we can customize it, make it look all pretty.
Yes, because right now it's just kind of dull.
Yeah.
So
no one likes a dull page.
We need 100 subscribers. You can help us out with that. If you have not subscribed, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button. I feel like such a YouTuber saying that. That's so cool. Ring that bell. So, real quick, here we go into our events. First off, there is one last intensive class that I'm doing for the summer. It is on the 3rd. It's World Religions and Cults. I prefer you sign up, but if you don't, that's fine. I'll print a few extra copies just in case people show up. I have that from time to time, and that's fine. But we are going to talk about the major beliefs of the major world religions. We're going to highlight just about a few cults and what makes a cult. And no, it's not a horse. Okay. Anyway, I was waiting to see if he would react to that. But anyway, that is on the 3rd. And make sure you sign up at church. So.
All right. Gosh, that was dumb. Anyway, youth group news. We have a big one coming up.
Ooh, I like big ones. What is
the
it?
battle at Laserdome.
Oh my goodness.
So what we're doing, we're playing laser tag. We're saving the world, or at least we're pretending to.
Yes.
So it's going to be this awesome laser tag event at Laserdome. We're there, I believe, at 5-ish, but I'll just put the time right here.
Yes. Yeah, great.
And it's going to be awesome. We're there for a couple hours. It's unlimited laser tag for the amount of time we're there. It is $25 per student. So we hope to see you there.
My son has been talking about it. He is ready for it. And if you need a chaperone, I've been known to humiliate children. Okay, moving on. Backyard baptisms coming up on the 11th. It's backyard church, but I'm calling it backyard baptisms because if you have not been baptized or you know someone who's been talking about it, this is another opportunity. It's more informal because we're in a pool, we're in a backyard. Some people feel a little less intimidated to go and be baptized with something like that. And yet, it still is them making their faith public as they are baptized. Remember, this year we've been talking about 10-10-10, which has been 10 members, 10 baptisms, 10 salvations, and I think we're about to hit members. The baptisms may take us over 10.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. We need to talk about that salvation part. We've had at least, I think my number that I know of for sure was about 4 or 5. So all of us, not just for the sake of a number, but to keep us focused on what we're supposed to be doing. This is a great opportunity at Backyard Church for them to be baptized, as you know that. So pass on the word if you are not one of them.
Yeah.
Next.
All right. So we have another family game night coming up.
Whoop, whoop.
So on the 16th at 6 p.m., in Hunsaker Hall. We're doing board games. We're doing snacks. It's going to be great.
Yes.
So come on out. Bring your favorite board game and a snack to share. And bring the whole family because it's going to be a couple hours of just fun competition and fellowship. So
the full contact Settlers of Catan.
Yes.
I'm kidding. It's not. But it will be fun. Don't bring Risk. Don't bring Monopoly because this is only supposed to be a few hours, not a few days.
Sure.
That's just my recommendation. Okay. Next, we have actually the next morning after Family Game Night, we have City Gate again. I think this may be our last time this year. I need to check on that. But this is an opportunity for us to love where we live, for us to show Ephrata that we do care about them physically, but we do care about them spiritually as well. City Gate is just a way to help reach the homeless population in our area, and what a great way to get involved. It's a simple way to get involved for just a few hours on a Saturday. If you have never done it before, I really want to encourage you to at least do it one time and be used by God in that. So make sure that you sign up on our board, because we're going to have a sign up for that.
Totally.
Yeah.
All right.
What's next?
I got a couple youth group announcements. First things first, throughout the month of August, at least for the first couple weeks, we are going to continue Open Youth Room because it's a blast. We're loving it. But with that being said, our last Open Youth Room will be on August 14th.
August 14th.
Why is that, Dan?
Why?
Because the next week, on the 21st, is our back-to-school pool party.
Oh, my goodness.
At whose pool?
The Angelucci's pool.
Right.
The most swum-in pool
at this church.
At this church, yes.
Yeah, we're going to be there. It's going to be similar to our pool party that we used to kick off the summer. So I'll be making hot dogs, hamburgers, all that jazz. But we're asking you to bring a snack or a drink to fill out the buffet table.
Okay.
We're going to be there from 5 to 9 p.m.
Nice.
Also, the week after that, youth group's back.
Woo!
I know, it's crazy. And we're starting off youth group with a really fun series that I'm really excited about.
Yes.
That we're talking about Jesus in his own words. And so we're going to be going over the I am statements and who Jesus says he is.
Yes.
And so that's really exciting for me, and I can't wait for them to learn about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a few closing notes as we wrap up. As summer wraps up, think about this. We're way over halfway point of the year. There's only 5 months left. And I want to challenge each of us to think about this. How have you grown in Christ this year? Have you grown at all? What have you learned? How have you changed? I want us to all think about that. This is a great point at the halfway point to think, have I grown at all? Have I just chosen to exist? Have I shown the mission field that we live in, the town that we live in? Have I shown them that I love them and that I want them to know Jesus? Have I done any of that? It's a good time for us to look back, but also to look ahead for this second half of the year that we have left. One way I want to encourage each of you as the church is to become inviters to church. You may think that everyone already has a church. Invite anyway. Become an inviting machine. People aren't going to come to know Christ unless they rub shoulders with believers. But also one of those ways that they can come to know Christ is just by coming to church with you. And it gives you an opportunity to talk into their life and to speak into them the gospel and to introduce them to Christ. So I really want to encourage you, whether it's an event you invite them to, if it's Sunday morning you invite them to, whatever. We have so many opportunities to invite anyone, whether it's a young person, a youth, a kid, to those that are 55 and older. We have stuff for you. So become an inviting machine. This is how we become fruitful and really begin to continue to love Ephrata. So that's my little challenge for you at the end. So do you have anything else you want to say?
I just saw that breakdancing was added to the Paris Olympics. So I hope you're ready to break out that Adidas tracksuit.
Boy, you have no idea. The moves that you can't spell dance
without Dan.
Exactly. So we hope you have a great night, afternoon, whatever it is.
Whenever you're watching.
Whenever you're watching this.
Bye.